Hello there YouTube Fish Farm. So today I'm going to be talking about what will be Project 4, which will be further electric blue ram breeding. So what we're looking at now is my pre-sale tank. So this is where all the electric blue rams come to go when they're basically in the final stages of grow out. The tank is a 200 litre tank. So what does that equate to? 50 gallon? 50 US gallon I think. Anyway, enough on measurements. But basically wanted to show you the very nice in colour at the moment. And I think we're going to be getting some breeding behaviour coming up shortly. But the decision is, do I remove a pair and put them in their own tank? I think I may do. He's the dominant guy in the tank. He's basically, I treat him as a metal detector for finding females. As what he's doing here, he will find a really nice round female with some good colour, and then he will protect her for all she is worth. There's a lot of other nice males in here, but this guy is massive. His shape's brilliant, his colour's brilliant, he's very strong. Is everything I want really from a male. His dorsal fin extensions could be a little bit more, but I'm that happy with the health of the fish and his body shape and his colour. Sometimes you can't have it all. With this guy, if he finds a female that he likes, he will protect her. So sometimes I will use him for breeding. At the minute I'm giving him a bit of a rest, fattening him up, but he's finding me a few females that I can set up other pairs up with. The one today I think I am going to pull. By pull I mean remove and put in another tank. I only breed my electric blues in small tanks generally. My success rate's better. My temperature range is from 28 Celsius to 30 Celsius, which I believe is somewhere around the 84 to 86 mark Fahrenheit. I use dark stones. Sometimes they lay on the grey ones, sometimes they will lay on the terracotta, but they like the little brown stones the best. I'm trying to do, not trying, I'm doing better than at the moment, but on average I try and do 3 water changes of 50% plus 3 times a week. At the moment I'm doing about 3 water changes a week, but then only 70% plus changes. I'm trying to keep the temperature as similar to that of the tank as I possibly can. Reduces the shock. My electric blues are probably one of my most sensitive to temperature change. The blacks, who are up here, you can see, that's my first generation of black rams. They're coming on, they're growing slowly, but we're getting there. Regular feeding's helping. Back to the blues. So these guys, they are very sensitive when it comes to temperature. They will lose the colour very quickly. Go and sit right at the bottom of the tank, and then it might take them 6 to 12 hours to fully come round to this stage where you can put your hand on the tank. And they're pretty responsive. They've had a big feed this morning, so they're quite lethargic. But colour's good, health is good, all their eyes look clean. I can't see any in there really culls at the moment. I try not to if I can. A lot of the time you do find when you grow them out to full size, a lot of the ones that would have been culls will perish anyway, and that saves me a job. So the project is going to be, I aim to have 10 electric blue ram pairs in this room by the end of the year. The best I've got up to before is 3. Now we are down to 2, but they're not breeding regularly. Both pairs have only bred once. I sadly had a really bad week and I lost 2 of my females, which were from the main 2 original pairs. That's where this male's come from. He is the reason why he's such a beast and a bit bigger than all the other males. But we're going to continue with this project this year. I have a good feeling we've got some nice round females, like that one that's being chased there. She looks really good. Got 2 males fighting over it. So yeah, the aim for this year, I want to have every pair of those 10 pairs breeding at least once a month. Regularity wise breeding, when I was at my peak, when I was doing really good with the electric blues, they were breeding every 10 days. As long as they were well fed, the water changes were on point, the temperature was good. You just do basic checks 10 times a day. I'm quite lucky that I have a lot of time to put into my fish when I so choose, and your results do pay off. If you can just find that one tank out of 10 where the temperature has gone dodgy. Heaters, sadly, they break all the time on me. Maybe I need to invest more money in a better brand, but sadly they do break, and if that temperature dips, that might be that pair not breeding for the next week until they come back round. It's a lot of consequences for getting lots of little things wrong, and all these 5 and 10% in different tanks, they do really add up. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for these guys for now. I will show you when I extract a couple more pairs and just see how they're getting on and settling in. Yeah, hope you're all having a good week, and this is the start of Project 4.